Hello everyone, in this video we'll try to learn how to change the animation using graph editor. This is the continuation of previous video. In previous video, right, we learned how to do this animation. Let me just play and show you. In this video, right, we'll try to change the animation using graph editor. So this is the video which we have worked previously. So there is a train and then there is a bird, right, which goes and then it has some animation. So we'll try to change the animation using graph editor, and it is very simple. If you use graph editor, right, you don't have to manually perform the animation. So let's just quickly begin without wasting time. So I'll pause the video here. To bring up the graph editor, right, what you have to do, you just go here and then the plus icon comes up, right? You just left click of your mouse button and just drag it. So once you drag it, right, there is one more similar preview window comes up. So I'll just reduce this and then now you click here and then go to, you can type shift F6, have graph editor, or else you can just click here to come up the graph editor. I'll just minimize this. I'll just move this one. I don't want that part. So let me just make it a bit here and then just reduce it. Maybe will look it better. So if you see, right, we have, this is the background clip, and then if I select, right, it don't see any graph because it doesn't have keyframe, it doesn't have any animation, right? So it doesn't give any graph. But if I select this one, right, this is the train one. So if you see, right, translation on x-axis, so it is only having the movement on x-axis. It is coming up that. So if I select this, right, so let me just zoom in. It doesn't have anything because it's only just moving on our x-axis, right? So it doesn't have any much of the stuff. So that is all. So it just goes from left and right. So but if I select this clip, right, this clip has, this is nothing but of bird one. So if you see, right, me just zoom out. So zoom out, typing control and then holding my middle mouse button and just rolling it backside. So what happens, right, by doing that? So I'm just zooming out. I've just shown you how to do that in previous videos, right? And there is a video I've created already to how to work with graph editor, so you can just watch that if you are not able to understand that part. There are a couple of things. I've selected this clip, right? This is nothing but a bird one animation. So and then if I try to play, right, so this is how it goes. And then there is a left and right. Actually what happens, right, if I just scroll down, so this is the movement which is happening here on the bird side, like it is rotating a bit. If I select on x-axis, right, its x-axis is nothing but these are the particularly movement which is happening there. And then if I select y-axis, right, so if you see, right, so now if you see, right, I've just zoomed in a bit, and then if you see, right, the movement which is going here like this. So if you want to change the movement, right, let me just want to show you how we can do with the graph editor easily, right? So this is one rotation which is happening here. Let me just zoom in again a bit. The movement, right, rotation, if I select this rotation, this one, right, we'll try to focus on rotation only as of now. So if I select this one, right, and then this is particular stuff which is getting highlighted, the keyframes, and then this is the rotation which is happening. So suppose if you want to change anything, right, what you can do is that you can just play around with this and then just try to see like how you want to make this rotation. So if select the handle and just move that, and now if I play, right, if just hover it, so you see the rotation happening very much here compared to the previous one. This is how it works. And if I just try to control Z, right, I'm just typing control Z to redo it stuff. So this is the actual rotation which was we were doing, just normal rotation. I'll just select the keyframe and then just if I try to do rotate, right, so it says like how much it is rotation happening. So it now, right, it did one entire rotation. So if I just go back, right, and then if let me just show you. So if you see it did rotate entire stuff one time. This is how you can quickly change your animation. What happens, right? We don't need to do anything adding the keyframes. It just you can play around with this. Like if I do one more time, right? If you want to do an anti-clockwise, right? You can just go down and then this happens like this. So now if I play, right? Now if I just hover slowly, right? If you see it is rotating in clockwise direction. And then again goes back here. Let me just change any of the other stuff. So suppose if you want to change on our x-axis, right, so currently it is going like this, but if you want to make it a bit slowly, what you can do, you can just select this keyframe and then just move it a bit. And now what happens, right, let me play now. So it slowly goes. Previously it was a bit faster, right? Now it rotation, I've added the rotation as well. And then in the previous, right, it was just stopping here, but we added the animation, right, we just extended this part. So what happens, it is just going outside of that particular frame. So that's what you can play around and then just change using the graph, and then based on your requirement, you can just do the animation. You just have to add a quick initial animation, and then you can modify based on the graph, and then it will be very easy to do modification based on that. You can select particular clip on x-axis if you want to do it, if you want to do it on y-axis, if you want to do on rotation, all those you can do it quickly by using the graph editor. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.